So what I have here is the BMW 440 X-Drive, right around 6,000-ish miles. And what BMW does right, I mean, aside from many things, is the wireless Apple CarPlay. It is so nice. But this one is great. Hold on, I was gonna do something. Because of this button. Now, BMW knows how to make a convertible. They sell their convertibles. They are fan-freaking-tastic. The drive on them is great. The feel on them is great. I mean, they used to do the ultimate driving machine advertisements, but I don't know if they're selling that idea quite as much anymore. This one does have the brand diluted M drive badging on its steering wheel, but it doesn't necessarily, you know, reach, you know, the pinnacles that an M car should, in my opinion. But I really love the exhaust note on it. It's not fake. And I really love driving it with the top down. You can hear that. It's nice shifts. It's a solid car as far as the driving experience is concerned. The entire feel, fit, and finish is amazing. This one's all-wheel drive, so you get a lot out of it. So much so that I woke up early for work and shot a video instead of sitting at home doing nothing. So if a car gets you out of bed early just to drive it, it's doing its job, and that's something everyone should consider in their life. We spend a lot of time in weird places that we don't consider. I mean, on an existential level, we spend tons of time in bed. And when you start to compound it, you're like, well, why am I sleeping on a cheap mattress? We spend tons of time in our cars. So why am I driving something that I really don't like? Why am I suffering in a bowl of oatmeal when I could be driving something that makes me happy when I drive it? And I'm not speeding, I'm, you know, hitting the speed limit, and I'm just kind of cruising around with the top down, but it's still an enjoyable process. We tend to have these benign experiences every day that we take for granted instead of actually considering the passion that is in our everyday life. Look at the beautiful sun coming over that Donner Peak over there. You know, you start to realize the beauty that is the monotony of your day and the beauty that is existence when you give yourself a chance. And maybe that's through your car, maybe that's through painting or golfing or, you know, horseback riding, I don't know. But finding that bliss, you know, the Campbellian bliss that people talk about, is an important factor in life. So, and also when you romp on it, the wastegate and the turbo makes an excellent noise. Let's see if we can hear it. Yeah. If you didn't hear that grumble, then you're not living. Lets you know that it wants to run. It wants to be set free. And you can see on your sport gauges that it just, there's so much it can give that I'm not giving it. And by the way, I'm recording this with the top down, with the wind noise, no windows, 1 million miles of headroom, and I'm 6'3"-ish. If I'm wearing cowboy boots, 6'3.5", and you know, cars seem a little constricting sometimes. So if you're taller than me, man, think about that. And as I'm sitting here, I'm not even far back in my seat. I have tons of room for adjustment. So, and the seats are ridiculously comfortable. Not only being tall, I also have a back fusion, so I consider these kind of things. Anyway, let's talk about the car. So the Apple CarPlay wireless connection is game-changing. Also, just getting in and the connection is great. Right now I have it in Sport Plus mode, which means I've taken off the traction control and all the nanny state nonsense. And I've turned off the auto start because this car should run on polar bears. Anyway, but you can configure it to however you really like. I like the heated neck warmers. I like the contour seats. I like the your thigh support down there on the red leather. The interface is really quite good, and Audi's and BMW's interface with these, discs has come a long way since Gen 1. When I first bought one of these cars in the early 2000s, I really didn't like the the MMI drive or whatever they call it, depending on German branding. Anyway, I'm going to put you down because I'm getting on the freeway and I've got some work to do before I get to work, and I'd rather not document it. Come see us. We like to sell cars, and we're passionate about what we do, and we have value, and that's important in this market right now. So there's Mount Olympus, all foreboding and beautiful. Remember, passion is part of life and the banality. Seek it. So what I have here is the BMW 440 Convertible X-Drive. See if I can focus.